anyone. See how you're going live right now?
Whoa. Did you say I should not be political on my life?
Well, you can be political, right? But just...
If you sit on live right now and you support Trump...
Can you give me... where is my water? I need a
We'll speak on this after.
I need a bottle of water. My children are supporting... my children are against Trump.
Yes.
And my children feels like... Yeah, you people felt like I reason like... You said I reason like white people, right? No, it's not about reason. Everybody has their own ways of...
American white people.
I am not American white people, white person or Caucasian.
I don't want to speak on this any further until after you're done live. You don't need to be recording.
No, but it's good to have this debate and get my people, reason from my own perspective, because you don't just keep saying that the way that I'm supporting Trump and supporting Trump, but you don't even understand my own plight. My own plight is the fact that a lot of people has lived in the Western world ages without any documents, and they don't care. They live in the Western world using other people's documents to work. It is illegal. And according to them, in the United States of America, the reason this man, Portia's ex-husband, was deported right now is because of... My children has... My children are banging door at me. my children bang the door. They just bang the door behind me. One full bottle. This full bottle. That's the way I drink water. I might need one more bottle. Oh. So this is 500 ml gone. So I have taken like 3 of it today. Yeah, if not 4 of it. Barbara Mendez, how are you, darling? Okay, welcome back, everyone. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, my dear people. Please, can somebody bring me my Samsung? They just realized I went live and they ran away. The reason they removed this, they deported this man or removed him, I think American ways of deportation is quite different from the English ways of deportation. So, from my own understanding, the reason that he was deported, I'm doing good, Barbara, and you? The reason that he was deported is because he had committed immigration crime. Please correct me if I am wrong. The deportation of Portia's ex-husband that just happened in the United States of America. So I understood that he was deported from the US because of he committed an immigration crime, which was later found that he's been in the United States of America for quite a long time, right? But he's done something wrong in terms of immigration. And when he wanted to, establish his citizenship as an American citizen, then it was discovered. It was discovered. I think he did that just to please the newly wife, and then got himself into trouble. Otherwise, he would be feeling like, if I knew, I could have just stayed the way I was. Maybe he could have just stayed the way he was, traveling and coming back with what he had earlier. So just because of the Trump admin that was coming, he wasn't sure whether they are coming. He decided to quickly rush and get his citizenship sorted. And that was how he now found out that they already were aware of the immigration crime that he committed. Thank you, Barbara. God bless you. Please subscribe if you are a new person here, and do not forget to share this video, please. We are discussing about deportation today. Is it right or wrong? If you think deportation that is happening in America today is right, tell us why it is right. If you think it is wrong, you tell us why it is wrong. We are my gracious queens and kings. I'm back. I just arrived home now. Yeah, so we need to continue from where we stopped, because I was just rushing to move out of somebody's property because I blocked the entrance. Although there was no movement going on there, that's why I just parked there. But when you're in the car, you can move at any time. Yeah. So now I am home. I'm home. I'm home. Tell us where you're watching us from. So if you're a newcomer, let me know so I can give you a befitting shout out. Kofi Frimpong. How are you, darling? Thank you for joining me. So, the deportation of Portia's ex-husband, to my understanding, was based on the fact he had immigration issues. Mustafa Jawara, how are you? Is this your first time? Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Yeah, he had immigration issues, which he was hiding. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, which he was hiding for a long time until, he could no more hide it. And that has gotten him into trouble, and he has been deported now to Nigeria. So what my children are saying, my children literally does not like Trump's administration. Thank you. God bless you. You're welcome. So I don't know why they don't like Trump's administration. And I have tried to convince them that Trump administration is not about legal citizens. And they said no, that Trump is deporting even people who are legal in the country. That Trump is deporting black people in America, that he is removing them from the US. So I was going to throw them a question of what happened in South Africa recently, which we all have. Maybe you've witnessed it or you've not. Whereby white South Africans were removed from South Africa with no hope of where to go. Thank you. God bless you, Mustafa. Yeah. So many white people that were born and bred in South Africa does not even know any other country apart from that country. Yes, Queen Sevi, we are back like we never left. Welcome back, my queen. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So my children actually, they are against Trump's administration because they felt Trump is removing people who are legal in the United States. People with legal status in the United States. So I was going to ask them, a lot of white people were removed. We are removed from South Africa. These people had their children, some of them were born in South Africa, lived in South Africa all their lives. They don't know any other place to go. All of a sudden, they said because of Trump's administration, the president of South Africa now ordered all of them to leave South Africa. And then they started genocide, massacring them. Then Trump now sent a plan to bring all the white South Africans back to America. He granted them asylum. I'm not from South Africa, darling. I'm not. I live in England. I'm Nigerian. Yes, everyone, please subscribe, and like this channel. Please like the video, everybody. Like the video. Let's go. Subscribe, like it, and share it now. We need to get others because we need their views on this. My children were asking me, why did I like Trump's administration and why am I supporting it? If he's doing the wrong thing, I will not support him. Are you serious? The most scary country in Europe. England is the best country in Europe, if you don't know. They are a charitable country. They have a heart for people. Yeah. They are very, very good. The only thing because I have lived in this country now for about 17 years. Yeah. And I have done my research, my investigations to find out that a lot of people would deliberately live in a country where they did not come from, and we never want to go and look for, documents to stay in that country. That is not fair. It is totally against the law, and I will not be in support of it. So Trump is only removing people from the US who does not have immigration status. Am I right or wrong? If you think I am wrong, please let me know. Because that is what I understood. Because the case of this man now that was removed from the US, his case is he hasn't got the right documents to live there. So basically, he's been living there illegally, so which is not right. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Do you want to come and say hello to them? I thought you would bring me my Samsung.
Huh? I don't have it.
You didn't I bring it. So my children were like that he's not supposed to remove the man. Did you even see Lychee? Lychee just came to say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Say fine, thank you. Barbara is saying, how are you? Barbara, where are you from? Are you going to eat again?
No.
Like number 4?
No.
Oh, Jamaica. Bless you. How is Jamaica today? Well, so it is not really right. Like I was talking about the man that came out of his children's school and was crying and recording it. That parents literally came, dropped their children, and was running because of the task force, immigration task force. Is it ITF? We are there. We are there and taking parents, arresting them, and straight to deportation center. So, and parents now noticed it and started running away. I was asking, I said, why would a parent who had a child of school age not have an immigration status? If you're running away, it means you don't have immigration and you don't have application in the Home Office. That is not right. You don't have to put yourself in that kind of situation when you have children. Yeah? Immediately I had my child in this country, I knew that I'm not going to take my child back to Nigeria because it's not easy there. I had to go straight away to get myself settled. I had to start looking for people. I said, oh, what are you people doing with me here? Sort yourself out, especially when you have children. You don't have to go to a country where you were not born and then start making family in that country with no immigration status. Police will see you at anywhere and you'll be captured. And when they capture you, they will hand you over to immigration. That is it. That is it. Why would you even do that? If they say there is a natural disaster, where are you going to run to? There is a national disaster and they are moving citizens to a safety areas. You cannot go to the safety areas because you're not a citizen.
Can I borrow the charger?
No. No, you're home with the charger since I left. Could have charged your phone, isn't it? So if there is a refuge center for the citizens, you will not go there. Because you decided to stay in that country with no documents. You stayed in a country undocumented. One thing I like about British people is that when such a thing happens, both citizens and non-citizens, they will give everybody equal, equal support, assistance. But it might not be like that in other countries. So that is why when you go to places, a lot of people are still living here, even when the late Queen openly announced in 2012, he said that people should come out and say what they want, as in people who hasn't gotten their immigration status, come out and say what you want. Yet some people were still living in the country with nothing. And tomorrow, if they grab you and remove you, they say, oh, that country is so harsh. The immigration is so harsh. Blah, it's not harsh, it's you that did not want to say what you want. The worst case scenario is staying in that country with no documents. You are challenging their law. You are challenging their law. And when they get you, they will throw the book on you. And you will not have no rescue. Because obviously you've gone against the law, and the law made it clear, if you're caught with no status, you will be removed. And then when you start making up things, this happened, that's how, they will not listen to you, because you're supposed to have come out willingly to tell them that there is a problem, which is why I cannot go home. And then they will now grant you temporary stay just to look into the problem why you cannot go home. It is, Mustafa. It's sometimes illiteracy and also overjoy. Exactly. It is illiteracy. When they just tried to move out of the country where they were and felt like, instead of me to go to immigration and get into trouble and get deported back, let me just stay where I am. You're not doing yourself any good. You are not. And that is the truth. So, I don't think that Trump is removing people who has their documents. I don't know if you're aware of it. Please let me know. Because I'm not aware of it, so I cannot. All I knew is that he's removing illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants. That's the people he's removing. So if he is removing people who are documented, then he is committing a crime too, because that is illegal. You have to let the world know why you choose to remove people. Is it because of what happened in South Africa? Are you going to use it to justify your own legal system? No, because you have a law that you have to obey. They might not have a law to obey, but you got your own law. You have to obey it. You cannot go against your law because they did something that is not right. Yeah. So you should figure out another way of dealing with their of reciprocating. Because for every actions there is a reaction. And there is a consequences to every offense. So that is it. So I don't understand all of this. How are we doing? Portia's ex-husband was deported back to Nigeria because of his immigration status in the United States of America. And Oh, that is such a sad moment, honestly speaking. This is like telling somebody that, giving somebody to his or her enemies to laugh at him. I really did not appreciate that. I didn't appreciate that. It's so bad. It is so bad. Queen Cheryl! Queen Cheryl! Good to see you back, my queen. So if you are living in the US and think you have landed, or whether you have documents or not, as long as you're a foreigner, you're not born there, you are not, you don't belong there. You don't belong there, so just stay there with caution. Stay there with caution. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Yeah, Queen Cheryl, I had to just leave there quickly because I was blocking someone's entrance. You see, my daughters finished their dancing and it was time for us to go. So I think that man was just hovering around because he wanted to go in. So I had to quickly end that life to move out of there. Now I am home and I'm free here now. Even though my head is spinning, it's just doing like that. Fiam, fiam. That's what my head is doing. Fiam. It's doing like that as I am massaging the tip of my head. Ah, Jesus. I don't know what is the cause of that. So maybe I will know tomorrow. I want you to feel my pain. No visa and invitation until no Gambia. I don't know Gambia, Mustafa, darling. I don't know Gambia. I've not been there before. I only hear about those countries, but I've not been there before. Even though it's in Africa, isn't it? Whoa. So this is what my daughter did in school today. I'm so proud. It's about the reproductive system and how it functions. So it's called a vocab builder. I'm really, really impressed. So he said the reproductive system's function is to make healthy offspring. In mammals, the new life develops in the uterus during pregnancy. So they're now told this one is 5 marks. Write the stage of development of a baby in the table next to its description. Now the description is that when the sperm cell and egg cell join, what happens? What is the stage of the development of a baby there? And she got it and said fertilization occurs. Okay. Then when the embryo attaches to the lining of the uterus, what happens? That is implantation. She wrote it. So here, the description here says a growing ball of specialized cells up to 8 weeks of growth from when the sperm cell joined egg cell is called what? So what is the growing ball of specialized cells? I wish somebody can answer this question. Let me see the students in this class now and how smart they are. So in that case, they said is the embryo. The embryo is what is called. That is what happens there. So at the time from fertilization to birth of a mammal. So from fertilization to the birth of a mammal, what is it called? It is called gestation. So that is when you are pregnant and they're guessing it's 2 weeks, it's 2 months, it's 5 months, it's 8 months, 9 months. It's time to birth the baby. They will give you a gestational date, and that is what happened. Okay, she got it 5 marks. Well done, my daughter. So another one is say write a word into each gap to complete the prose. about the menstrual cycle, also known as period. Are you doing this screening moment for this reading? Do you know that this is a class? We always do class here. So if you know the answer, you give us the answer. Okay, so let's use it to while away time. So at the start of the menstrual cycle, blood from the dash linen leaves the body from the VJ. So from which linen did the blood leaves? David Lickpit, hello, how are you? So it leaves from the uterus, and so it is blood from the uterus linen leaves the body from the vagina. This is called a dash. What is it called? It's called a period. So that is the time women has their period. Then at about day 5, then at about day 5, the bleeding stops and the lining of the dash begins to grow. The lining of the what? Here says the uterus. Then ovulation happens at about the dash. This is when what is this? So ovulation happens at about the dash. What day? How many days before ovulation starts? Who can give us the answer? How many days before the ovulation starts? If you're a new person here, don't forget to subscribe. So he said this is when a mature egg cell is released. So that is 14th day. Day 14 when the ovulation starts. So during this process, the mature egg cell is released from the dash. Where did the egg cell release from and begins to travel down the dash? Who can give us the answer? Because here says this is when a mature egg cell is released from the ovary and begins to travel down the oviduct to the uterus. If a pregnancy has not begun, the period begins again at about day 28. So at this stage of their life, they are teaching them about the circle, women's circle. It's plenty of it here, man. Guys, I will be going now because I can see that a lot of people are not here yet. And I'll come back tomorrow when I'm back from my clinic. It's gonna be a lot of clinic tomorrow, a lot of activities tomorrow, man. To be a lot of activities tomorrow, but I will come back when I can. For now, let me just see if I can rest my head a little bit, because my head is spinning. Okay? Tell us what you think in the comment section, and if you're a new person, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys again when I will. Good night.